Well, I finally made it. I'm here in Sri Lanka. What am I doing here? I'm here to see what the food is all about.
Hey darling, can I tell you what's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city life. Hey darling, we could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now. Pack our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real far.
And so a new food adventure begins. And it starts right here on the plane with an 11-hour flight. But first, an aperitif with nibblies. For the main meal, we had pepper chicken curry with mixed curried vegetables and steamed rice, plus a pasta salad that contained no pasta. You never know when you need to buy dry at an airport.
Or a stove.
Or a stove.
Or a fridge.
Or a fridge.
We can look back someday, baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey, come on now and take my hand. Yeah, we only get one life, I wanna make it count, honey, come on now and take my hand.
What you're seeing is a mega development project as Sri Lanka thrives to become an upper middle income country. We're staying at the Taj Samudra Hotel. Are you kidding me? Instant coffee? Time for breakfast. 2 omelettes, 2 ham omelettes.
2 ham omelets.
There's always plenty of fresh fruit at these hotels. You also get Western, Asian and traditional dishes. Oh yeah, some real coffee. But today, I'm definitely going for a traditional. This is a wood apple, an indigenous Sri Lankan fruit. It has a woody hard shell that needs to be cracked. Inside is an unusual cheesy smell and it has a pudding-like texture. The taste is a combination of tamarind fruit with dried mixed fruit. For breakfast, I'm going for hoppers, a thin pancake made from rice flour and coconut milk. So it's rice flour, coconut milk and baking soda. 3 ingredients, salt and pepper, seasoning. It's essentially gluten and dairy-free. This is masala dosa, a type of crepe using fermented batter made from soaked rice and lentils. It's usually served with an assortment of chutneys and vegetable sambar. The Taj Samudra in Colombo was built in the early 80s and extensively renovated a few years ago, bringing the classic architecture with modern design. About to see the Buddha ceremony. Okay, not this temple, but the next one.
both 12 and 6 piece.
The temple's architecture demonstrates a mix of Sri Lankan, Thai, Indian and Chinese architecture.
Sri Lankan Buddha. It's a Sri Lankan Buddha position. What's the Chinese one? Two hands there. That's the Chinese one. And what else is there?
Korean.
Korean. Okay.
Thailand, one land, one
Oh, Thailand's like that. Totally different. So there you go. All the different Buddhas.
Supposedly, Queen Elizabeth travelled in this car when she visited Sri Lanka. I didn't expect to see vintage cars in a temple. A peaceful place to meditate. All the Buddhas in harmony. As much as I hate seeing elephants in chains, they told me he would rejoin his parents today. Good luck, little fella.
We're just waiting for our tuk-tuk to arrive because we're doing a food tour with Bob Marley.
Welcome.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
That's funny. I remember Bob Marley as being a better singer than that. On this tour, you also get fresh coconut juice and an esky with beer and drinks. This is our first stop. Check out all the food.
Who cooked this? You. Really, you. You're the driver and the chef. Very good.
Really?
I still don't know if he was having us on, but supposedly our driver is also our chef. The food was so delicious. We had vegetarian green mango curry, famous Sri Lankan baby jackfruit, a lemon fish with curry leaves, some stir-fried okra or ladyfingers, some coconut sambal, cashew curry, and a small eggplant curry made with chili, tomato and lemon.
Every food, every single one of them has been tasty and a new experience for me. I've never tried this type of food. I like spicy, but I know Sri Lankan spicy is a lot higher spicy.
Okay, my turn to drive. So how was my driving, Bob? Our next stop is Coffee and Spice.
I can smell the coffee already.
Thank you.
Welcome to the beach factory. We have black pepper and they have cloves. White pepper. They have cloves over here.
Cloves?
That is what
You can really smell that, yeah.
They have raw coffee beans.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that is what you roast it together and smell out of it. Yeah. And we have black pepper. These are ginger flakes. Okay, we do use it in Sri Lanka to make a ginger powder.
Okay.
And over here we have star anise.
Star anise, yeah.
So over here we have nutmeg. They have to break the shell.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And over here we have paprika.
That's a nice colour.
Yeah.
Paprika takes 1 year to produce.
Oh, thank you. Beautiful. Look at that. Look at the Kaema. We just had some coffee. And I needed that coffee, and that coffee was delicious. You don't need to go to Italy, just come to Sri Lanka.
We even got given free gifts. How nice is that? This is a chicken dish that's chopped up with a roti bread, carrot, leeks and egg, and has a rich gravy. Oh, yum!
Nice to meet you, Gerard. I'm Joel.
And a quick stop to try out some different teas. This is string hoppers. It's made with red rice, the other one is white rice. The cylinder-shaped one is called pitu. It's made by packing coconut and rice flour inside a bamboo and it's then steamed. Let me show you how pitu is made.
Coconut
And rice flour
and rice flour,
and mixing.
and you mix them together. I'm not sure where we are right now, but we're in Colombo somewhere where there's a lot of street food and we're going to try some out.
We had cuttlefish and seafood sauce, some roast chicken, dal and delicious roti bread. And that concludes an awesome Sri Lankan food tour. I'll leave the links in the description if you're interested. Thank you, Bob Marley. It was tasty and a lot of fun.
And now we're off to the Ambassador Villa in Galle.
We are now leaving the Taj Samudra. Our destination is Galle. It's about a 2-hour drive. Unfortunately, our driver missed the freeway. Over 3 hours later, and we're almost there. Luckily, I had my GPS. This is Galle Fort, and we're looking for our villa. I think we found it.
Wow, made it.
Yes. Okay.
Thank you.
The Ambassador's House, a 17th century villa. How incredible is this huge open air living room? It's actually open on 3 sides. There's a courtyard area for outdoor dining and barbecues. I bet a lot of amazing chats took place around this table. Downstairs by the pool, there are 3 bedrooms. Each one has its own bathroom. Upstairs, there's a master bedroom with office and full bathroom, including 2 showers. Right next door, there's another bedroom with 2 beds and 1 bathroom.
You can certainly rely on the weather here because it's 29 degrees Celsius every single day. Time for a juice. It's so hot now.
Galle Fort in the Bay of Galle is situated on the southwest coast of Sri Lanka. It was built in 1588 by the Portuguese. It was extensively fortified by the Dutch during the 17th century. This amazing house was once owned by the Sri Lankan ambassador to Pakistan, Iraq and Bangladesh. Dinner is served. Today we have curried green beans, potato with onion, papadums, curried eggplant, sautéed prawns, some dal or lentils and some red rice. Step outside your front door and you find yourself in the cutest street lined with tiny boutiques, with a choice of restaurants, cafes, a general store, even ice cream parlours. It's safe and great for shopping. And I love ice cream.
Thank you.
Time to say goodnight. Breakfast, my favourite part of the day, with fresh fruit, freshly brewed coffee, poached eggs, but wait, there's more, caramelised onion and hoppers. Okay, so this is called snake charming. It's a practice that appears to be hypnotising the snake. To me, they kind of look more annoyed than hypnotised. Maybe it's that tune. How cute is this little one? You find these deceiving tiny shop entrances, but once you enter, there's just so much more. This one is a restaurant, but it's also a jewellery store. We just ordered a pizza. This is the Dutch Hospital shopping precinct. It's an old hospital that's been converted to bars, restaurants and shops.
Yeah.
It's positioned right across the beach. Makes it a great spot to relax and enjoy a coconut juice. How cute are they?
Wow, heavy.
Heavy good material. Rosewood.
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 These craftsmen are carving elephants. Such incredible work and very reasonably priced. Now, where's that ice cream shop? Tonight is barbecue night. We're having barbecue prawns, roasted potatoes and mixed salad. Sadly, it's time to leave the ambassador's house. Our next villa is just a few houses away. They still insisted to call for a tuk-tuk for our luggage. Thank you, Chef. It's been awesome. Bye guys, and now a 15-second walk to the next villa. We took a long 15-second walk from our previous villa to our new villa.
Hello, welcome to number 39.
Hello, I'm Joel.
Mark, pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Mark.
Please come in.
No way, check out this place. Wow, what a room.
He'll be assisting you with cleaning the house and...
Okay, hello, nice to meet you. Thank you. Oh, he's the chef. Hello, Yuan. Nice to meet you. Nice, thank you.
Let's do a quick house tour. Number 39 is a 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom villa, so it's perfect for smaller numbers.
Time for breakfast.
Ah, yes, fresh coffee. Looks like someone's joined us for breakfast. Hey, buddy. There's fresh fruit, tropical juice, and today I'm having scrambled eggs.
Just on our way to the market.
On our way to the market to buy all the produce for today's authentic Sri Lankan lunch.
These are the actual fishing boats that they used to go for fishing, and we're going to see the fish that they've got now.
The fishermen put out fishing nets during the night and then remove them at 5 o'clock in the morning.
So today we're buying yellowfin tuna. We're going to do, the chef's going to do a curry for our lunch, and this is the fish that was caught fresh last night. And now we're heading off to the vegetable market.
As you can see, it's made out of buffalo milk.
This is curd, a type of yogurt.
It's a pot made out of clay. Special tree called, a palm tree called kitul. So
Kittul
it
is
comes
similar
from
to maple syrup.
that You eat with the curd.
That's the sap.
Jesus.
Bit like maple syrup.
Oh gosh.
I just got a bird that shitted on me. On my camera.
It's good luck.
It's good luck.
These huge containers contain spices: black pepper, chili, curry powder, chili flakes, roasted curry powder, and saffron. Let's just hold back on that chili. Some tamarind for our tuna.
So it's bit like it's kind of a potato, but it's different potato, not sweet at all.
These are potatoes.
Yeah, different kind of a Sri Lankan potato. It clears out your stomach. It has quite a lot of fiber, as you can see. There's loads of fiber in it, and when you eat, it cuts, it clear off all the unwanted things in your stomach. Very bitter, but it's super good for your health. It cuts off sugar.
We're now looking for red rice flour for our string hoppers.
So this is the type of rice they have blended, grounded, and this is the flour we are going to buy. It's called red rice flour.
Okay, now back to the villa for some cooking.
And the water inside is really delicious and really healthy for you. So we don't waste the water, we drink it. There you go. This part we are going to scrape to make coconut milk, and this we are going to drink this. So this is how you do the traditional way. So you get the coconut, and here is the blade. There you go. So here you can see.
Okay, and that's the end result. No wastage.
No wastage, and also in Sri Lankan cooking, you need to take much as possible because you have oil in this part. So when you scrape this part, it gives really a thick milk and gives a nice flavor to the cooking.
So you use your hands.
Of course. So I pour a little bit of.
That's just water, is it?
Yeah, that's just water. So this is, I'm going to take thick milk. So we are going to strain the milk. Coconut milk.
Fresh thick coconut milk.
Yes. Okay, so this is the rice flour we brought in the morning. We went shopping and brought rice flour. So I mixed it with water and a bit of salt.
This is the tool you'll need for string hoppers. It's then simply extracted over a type of filter.
So it's red rice.
Red rice flour, yes.
This actually makes quite a huge batch. They are steamed for 3 to 5 minutes. And there you have it. Simple as that. Your string hoppers are ready. For the dal, add the lentils, turmeric powder, salt, thin coconut milk. In a separate pan, some vegetable oil, mustard seeds, cinnamon, pandan leaves, curry leaves, garlic, onion. Cook until it starts to brown.
Chili flakes, yeah? Whoa! That's probably mild, right?
Yes.
The mixture is then added to the lentils. Now for the curried tuna.
This is our own number 39 style recipe.
Some vegetable oil with cardamom pods, cinnamon, pandan and curry leaves, garlic, onion and green chilli.
I'm going to add the spices.
Curry powder, turmeric, chili powder, a little less for my palate, some chopped tomato. Now some thin coconut milk, a little salt and cook for about 10 minutes.
Add the fresh tamarind juice.
Add some fresh tamarind juice and a little more coconut milk.
Spicy. I'm going to add the fish. Fresh fish from the market.
We saw that,
and,
yeah.
And I have seasoned it with lemon and salt.
The fresh fish is added to the curry and it's cooked for only 3 minutes. Now time for lunch. We had many great meals at number 39, including vegetable soup, stir fries and more.
Wow, what a feast. We've got chicken curry, we've got vegetable curry, we've got dal and steamed rice with some papadums. I'm starving right now.
Today, we're having breakfast outside. With many restaurants at your doorstep, you can also eat out. For a change, we had tabbouleh, then a pizza.
It's so hot here, so we're just getting a coconut that was cut up on the side of the road.
Throughout this villa, you will find original pieces of Dutch furniture. Have a look at the detailed craftsmanship of this Dutch box. This piece is also original. These chairs are made from very expensive ebony wood and are also the original frames. Pieces like this bedroom wardrobe and bed frame are all original Dutch antiques, adding to the charm of this villa.
I want to thank you so much for looking after us. Thank you too for looking after us. It's been awesome stay here. And I want to give you a little present, a little chef hat for you to wear.
How you doing, man?
Just arrived at the new location. Check it out. Thank you very much. Is it you guys that the bloggers? That's right.
Wow. Thank you.
Oh yes, I'm ready for that.
Lovely.
Now for a pleasurable lunch with the villa managers.
Yes, schooling is Sri Lankan traditional packed lunch.
Packed lunch.
Yeah.
That's what you call a packed lunch. And what's in it?
This packed lunch is made with curry dal, curry chicken, aubergine or eggplant, coconut sambal, rice and curried potatoes. Let me show you this incredible villa. Punak is a 5-bedroom villa. Each bedroom has its own ensuite. For breakfast, we're having fresh fruit assortment, omelette and scrambled eggs.
And again, this is the buffalo curd. It's made with buffalo milk. And then you pour this, what they call honey, but it's not honey, it's a tree sap from a special tree.
This is the actual tree where the sap comes from, and we just happen to have one in our own backyard. It's called fishtail palm. The sap is extracted from the flowers and you get a type of smoky honey called kithul. This sugar is known as jaggery. It's also made from kithul. Punak is set over 2 acres of tropical gardens. It's almost like having your own private jungle. It even has a banana tree. Where else can you pick bananas in your own backyard? We're on the lookout for a peacock. If television is your thing, there's a great TV room complete with satellite. But for me, I have better things to do. It's now time to hit the beach.
Morning.
It's roughly a pleasant 15-minute drive by tuk-tuk. And you'll find an absolutely stunning beach. For now, it was time to relax to the sound of Mother Nature's waves and chill out to reggae music. Feeling hungry? Why not try a wood fire oven pizza? I know that's what I was hanging for, a pizza and an ice cold beer. Oh yeah. Now back to the villa with our trusty tuk-tuk driver.
We're here in the kitchen of Punak Villa, and this is Chef Sunanda who's going to cook for us chicken curry dish. What do you call that?
Chicken kajugama.
Chicken kajugama.
Kajugama.
Yeah. So you've put some vegetable oil in the hot saucepan and the ginger.
Some cardamom pods and cloves are added, followed by pandan and curry leaves, chopped tomato and onion. The chicken has been marinated overnight with turmeric, chili, garlic and seasoning.
We put cashew nut.
And they've been in water, have they?
Yeah.
To soften them up.
The cashew nuts are drained and added to the chicken. It's covered with a lid and cooked for a few minutes. The red chilli paste is added. Coconut milk is added for a rich, creamy sauce. It's tasted and adjusted for seasoning. Now for the vegetables. We're cooking eggplant, vegetable oil, some grated ginger, and some chopped garlic, pandan leaves and curry leaves, 2 or 3 cardamom pods and a couple of cloves, some fresh cinnamon, roughly chopped onion and some split green chilies, turmeric powder and salt. It's deglazed with vinegar. Some mango chutney and tomato sauce or ketchup. Some pepper. The fried eggplants are then added. Some honey or kithul. Time to plate up. Some steamed rice. Oh, yum! Are you as hungry as I am right now? The onion salad is made with onion, green chili, garlic, tomato, seasoning and lime juice with a papadum.
A traditional Sri Lankan meal, and I've always wondered what the difference was, so it's quite interesting.
For dessert, we're having watalapam, a Sri Lankan custard made with jaggery, spices and cashews. It's sad to leave, and also exciting.
It's exciting because we're going to see Sigiriya. Thanks, Rob. Pleasure meeting you. Thanks for everything.
But it's time to leave this amazing villa. We're now on our way to conquer the Lion Rock.
We've heard that all the trains are booked out because it's a public holiday. We wanted to catch the train because it's a beautiful scenic trip there. As there's no trains, we're catching a taxi all the way to Colombo and then another one from Colombo to Sigiriya. So we're looking at about a 6-hour driving journey. So long trip.
Busy like this all the way, or do we have country road after?
No, this one is I think 3 or 5 kilometers is same.
Okay. Being driven on the roads in Sri Lanka is an experience, and a scary one at that. Roads are narrow and traffic is congested. You will see trucks, buses overtaking cars with no consideration for oncoming traffic. This is not for the faint-hearted. Have a look how close these buses get to oncoming traffic. They will overtake on a curve totally blind of oncoming traffic, even run you off the road. This was nearly a 6-hour drive for us. Most of it was just like this. I strongly suggest you use the train if you can. Now that's my kind of road. Today we're staying in a family-owned bed and breakfast. We've just arrived at the Sara Holiday Inn. We've just arrived in Sigiriya after, 5 or 6 hour drive? So we've just come out of our room and we're walking towards the Sigiriya Walk trying to find it. There's people, hello, people waving at us, and it's quite remote here. Dog, he's a good doggy, eh? It's a short walk to the White Buddha. This Buddha appears to be emerging from the jungle when you view it from up high. The Sara accommodates 2 separate rooms. The rooms are clean and air-conditioned with a large bathroom. This is the backyard, in the middle of nature. The Sigiriya Rock is only 2.5 kilometres from here, so this is the perfect location, being only a short walk away. Mama's the cook here, and the food is incredible. The whole family helps out. Tonight we're having authentic Sri Lankan food. Curry chicken, curried vegetables, ambarella, papadums, jackfruit curry and onion salad. Another Sri Lankan feast. Now we're here for one thing and one thing only, and that's to climb this amazing Lion Rock. So we need a big breakfast, we need that energy, and today we had hoppers with fried eggs, fritters known as vada, coconut sambal, tropical fruit juice, Sri Lankan village cakes, roti, banana pancakes, samosas, fried dal patties, plus some fresh fruit. Wow, Mama, you're amazing. Bye-bye. 3 of us. Yeah. 3 of us on a scooter. 3 people on a scooter, quite common in these countries, but for me, that was a first. Now the entry fee will set you back $30 US per person, which is very expensive for Sri Lanka. These gardens are known to be some of the oldest landscapes in the world. The fortress is recognised as a fine example in ancient urban planning, horticulture, arts and hydraulics engineering that still baffle experts today. Sigiriya is known as the 8th wonder of the world and towers an amazing 200 metres into the sky. The main entrance was designed in the form of a huge stone lion. Unfortunately, the upper parts were destroyed. The palace was complete with a huge swimming pool that was carved out of solid rock. It also had drinking water ponds. Since the 3rd century BC, the rocky plateau served as a monastery. 1500 years ago, it became a fortress and a palace for a local king.
There's bats in there. I can see them flying around. Hello.
Tired?
Yeah.
Very tired.
Oh, it's hot. It's more the heat than tired. Just that heat. We're not used to. We're not used to this sort of heat.
Now for some sightseeing. There's no better way than on two wheels. There's plenty of fresh water here, so it's perfect for horticulture. The kids got all excited when they spotted us. There's not much nightlife here in Sigiriya, but you can fill your taste buds with the right flavours here in this charming ferry-lit street. There's tasty Sri Lankan food, spicy curries, and if you feel like a change, you'll also find burgers and pizza. There's plenty of souvenirs and some art shops. It's very laid back with a chilled, relaxing atmosphere. But don't wander off too far from civilization, as you may just encounter a wild elephant or two. And no, they're not friendly. We had a great time here. I highly recommend the Surrey for price, location, and of course, Mama's awesome cooking. Thanks, guys.
They're taking us to Kandy now. Bye-bye.
Another day and another place. We're on our way to Kandy, to our boutique hotel. Check out this windy road. This place is really hard to find. A few detours later, thanks to Mr. Google and his GPS, a phone call for directions, and I think we're finally there.
Thank you, Rowan.
Okay. Thank you so much. Enjoy. Take
Thank you
care,
so
okay?
much.
Bye.
We've just arrived at Samindra Villa.
Thank you. Most welcome.
Well, this is our new room for the next couple of days. Samindra Villa is a stunningly beautiful property set in the hills of Kandy. It's a family business and very affordable. It has amazing views looking over the river in the jungle-like treetops.
We're just in the middle of traffic in a tuk-tuk on our way to the Kandy train station, so we can book tomorrow a train back to Colombo. But again, the trains are very busy and I don't think that we can get one on Monday. The driver's going to help us get the tickets.
Let's hope this time there's available seats.
And there's no other special train that goes all the same. Okay.
They're all full.
Yeah. Well, that was a fail. We've everything's booked out because everything's so busy. So we miss out on this beautiful country train, scenic train rides in Sri Lanka, which is a real shame because that's something I really wanted to do.
Kandy, the second largest city positioned near the centre of Sri Lanka. It's surrounded by mountains with rainforests, which are home to many tea plantations.
How much? 100. I just bought these. I'm not sure what they are. They're like little popcorns, but it's not for me to eat. It's to feed the fish.
There's certainly plenty of hungry fish here at Kandy Lake. Mangoes are delicious here. I'm looking for a ripe one.
Bye-bye.
With a population of 130,000, it can get pretty hectic and pretty busy here.
Steep hill. Come on, you can make it. Oh, yeah. Today we're off to see the elephants in an elephant park. We've got a tuk-tuk and we're doing about 80 kilometres to get there in this little contraption. So it's going to be fun. The pollution is intense here.
One thing to consider when travelling by tuk-tuk is the amount of traffic fumes you'll be inhaling, especially from these crazy buses. These black shapes you're seeing are actually fruit bats. If you find yourself at the right time, you will see the elephants marching through the streets all the way to the river. This is quite spectacular. Sadly, some of these elephants need to be separated. Some are orphans who have lost their mothers and need special care. Others are males who become sexually aggressive during certain periods and must be chained. Now, I personally don't like to see any chained animal, and with 30 acres of land, I'm sure there has to be a better way. Thankfully, most of the herd are able to wander freely in this large open space. The elephants will walk down past the shops and restaurants straight to the river, where tourists can watch and take photos. Now, this can be somewhat controversial as it does become a tourist sideshow, but the funding does go to a great cause. It's used for food, medication, and workers' salaries. And like me, elephants have big appetites, so they're not cheap.
It's not often that I walk in the street, and in Sri Lanka, do you find elephants behind you. So many elephants. More than 50.
All 87 there.
Oh, God.
yeah, and watch your step. Moving on, we're off to see a tea plantation. But first, we need some fuel. I can't believe you actually get pump service here in Sri Lanka. Wow! I found a way to combat the pollution. I'm now starting to get used to the driving conditions here.
We've just stopped on the side of the road because they were selling freshly farmed corn that they steam in these steamers on wood fire, and just couldn't resist it. Yum. Can't beat it. We've just arrived at a tea plantation. These are actual tea leaves that they use. It's one of the biggest supply of the world. And let's have a look how they make the tea.
With 275 million kilos of tea, Sri Lanka is the biggest exporter of tea in the world. Ceylon tea leaves are picked and selected by hand. This makes it superior to all the other machine-cut teas.
Our first duty, plug the tea leaves. We make by hand. You can say, young and fresh leaves we can't roll it, but after withering, we can use it to roll.
These machines are still operating after 150 years.
It's so hot in here.
I really don't know how these ladies can work in this heat. It must be truly over 40 degrees.
Smell papaya.
Pepper.
Papa. Good.
Ah, that's pepper.
Papa. Baby curry and baby powder. Good smell.
Ah. The Temple of the Sacred Tooth.
Just arrived at the Kandy temple. I had shorts on, so I had to buy a lovely sarong. Let's check it out.
Legs and shoulders need to be covered up and shoes removed before entering. Entry fee will set you back $10 US. It's free to locals. This temple is one of the most respected sites in Sri Lanka. Tradition has it that whoever houses and protects the divine tooth is given the power to rule the country. Now you won't get to see the actual tooth as it stays hidden in a golden casket.
This is the owner of this beautiful villa. We love it here. We don't want to go. Did you cook?
Yes.
You know the cooking?
Yes.
Look at that.
You are so good chef. My son told me.
Oh, yes.
Very
Yeah.
appreciate you coming here.
Oh, it's nice to be here.
Time for breakfast. After consuming so much food, we asked for a light breakfast. There was still a lot of fruit, sausage and eggs, Sri Lankan cupcakes, caramelised onion and roti. Samindra Villa is a perfect choice if staying in Kandy, with stunning views and beautiful common areas. There's even a common kitchen if you want to cook your own meals. There's a huge relaxing balcony overlooking the river. It's clean, spacious and comfortable. The friendly owners will look after you.
Well, this is our last day. We're now packing up to go back to Colombo, and I've adapted to the lifestyle of Sri Lanka quite well. I think maybe I'll stay here now. So here I am, I've made it here to Sri Lanka. Why am I in Sri Lanka? Because I want to learn what Sri Lankan food is all about.
Colombo, the capital of Sri Lanka, with 5.6 million people. On the Indian Ocean side, you will find Galle Green, a fast developing site I didn't expect to see in Sri Lanka. It looks more like a development from Dubai's wealthiest areas.
Everyone, welcome to Sigiriya Colombo.
We just arrived at the Shangri-La Hotel. Positioned right outside the Indian Ocean, it houses 500 rooms and has 6 restaurants.
And if you join the Horizon Club, you get access to all this extra lounge food, which includes a high tea.
Enjoy tasty treats such as sliders, vegetable samosas, curry fish puffs, baked barbecue chicken buns. There's hot and cold. Where do I start? For dessert, lemon cheesecake, mini opera cakes, baked chocolate cakes, and dodol.
It's made with coconut milk, jaggery, and rice flour, and it's a confectionery that they have here in Sri Lanka.
I'm having a cappuccino and an opera cake. Let me give you a room tour. It's all these extra little touches that really make the difference.
Just like in Dubai, they're developing high-rise apartments and another hotel and some shopping here. And they've actually pumped all the sand into the sea.
It's hard to believe that this is Sri Lanka. I never expected to find this level of development. Time for dinner.
Hello.
Chef Dharshan, perfect.
Tonight, we're having contemporary Sri Lankan cuisine.
So this is called walking with the elephants. It's exactly what I did yesterday, so very appropriate. And in Sri Lanka, you find elephants behind you.
An inspired take on the margarita with fresh coriander, mango chutney and a dash of chilli. Similar to Scotch eggs, this tuna egg cutlet has a soft, runny centre. This dish is called pork sickle, for obvious reasons.
And this is actually street food as well, isn't it?
It's a pork rib wrapped in roti. Egg roti squares.
You can find these rotis all street corners.
Okay. It's roti filled with mutton. Again, a take on common street food.
You won't find this in Sri Lanka anywhere.
Black hopper. This is essentially the same as a classic hopper with the addition of squid ink in the batter. That's what makes it black. It's served with a buffalo cream curd and then drizzled with olive oil.
Just break a little bit off.
buffalo curd is popular in the south of the island. Today, we are privileged to have Chef Dharshan joining us.
They just brought up a little burner and they're going to do a traditional recipe which they're going to cook on the table right next to us.
This is sashimi grade tuna. So this curry used to be made in the south of Sri Lanka and it was cooked for hours so that you would dehydrate it so much. You can keep it in the clay pot for a week.
It was traditionally cooked for many hours purely for preservation issues.
Sri Lanka is an island in the Indian Ocean, making it a culinary seafood haven. Traditionally, Sri Lanka is known as a tuna eating country, a place where this tangy black curry is made using great tuna.
It's made with a mixture of garcinia paste, a tropical fruit, with onion, garlic, ginger, curry leaves, cinnamon, cardamom and cloves. Water and seasoning is added and poured over the tuna. It's then cooked for 8 minutes. It's made using sashimi-grade tuna from the Indian Ocean that's cut into perfect cubes without bones or bloodlines and cooked using a very low heat, à la minute, at your table. The tuna is soft and succulent and delicious. Crab kotu, made with crab meat and chopped roti and a curry sauce. This is called lampreis. It's curried chicken with amazing complex flavours and it originally came from the Dutch Indonesians. The classic egg hoppers. I love these salt and pepper shakers, same as the decorative wall masks, depicting folk tales. And for dessert, hoppers with strawberries, curd and kittle. With 6 different restaurants, you'll have plenty to satisfy those taste buds. A new morning and it's breakfast time. Where do I start? So many amazing pastries. There's dosa, string hoppers. Breakfast, best part of the day. I just got my cappuccino. I'm so happy.
Too much breakfast, I'm working all my own.
Orange with the passion.
Beautiful, thank you. And then to the health club to finish the day in a jacuzzi. First time I see a makeup room in the men's changing rooms. There's even a mini dryer to dry your swimwear.
Well, goodbye Shangri-La. in Sri Lanka. It was a really great stay here, obviously, and we hope to come back.
Mahika gave us a little gift. How awesome. I love these little guys. This place was outstanding. I wish I could stay longer. Now back to the airport. So long, Sri Lanka.
Look at the queue just to get into the airport.